What it do, homies? It's your boy David. I'm back today. We got some new Geoff. This time we are checking out Icy Fire, Hobbit, Ed Sheeran. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. This is a cover of his song. Guys, I absolutely love this song. And the most thing that I love about it is its dynamics, right? How it kind of starts off from slow and it just turns into this absolute epic monster piece of a song. Now, with Geoff and his range, oh boy. And you see it in the title. It says low bass singer cover, right? But if you read in between the lines, it really says dragon breath. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. You gonna hit us with a little already know. The wind's howling.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below. Keep careful watch of my brother's soul. And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over during sun.
Look, man, you know what? I should have known that he was going to start that low, considering how dynamically low that the original song starts off with, right? I knew that he was going to come with the dragon breath, but he came with the earth core shattering stump there, right? Now, I found the most impressive thing about this was how he just chewed on that last note. He chewed on it. You can see he chewed on it and he twisted it. It's kind of like eating like Laffy Taffy or an Airhead. That was a eating Laffy Taffy type of chew on that last note. Listen to it.
Sun.
Wait.
Should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over during sun.
That was the chew right there. Okay. The doppelgangers. The 4 clones are in full effect, baby, and only one of them has shattered us. Geoff out here destroying reactors as usual. Let's go.
If this is to end in fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, stand by and we will watch the flames burn on the mountainside high.
Bro, when the harmonies came in, kind of similar to this kind of similar to what we're seeing here in the visuals, it kind of felt like we were just being greeted by a fire, bro. It's like coming in from a very, very cold day, right? And you just can't wait to get off your clothes and get underneath the covers, and you start feeling that you start feeling that nice warm embrace of the covers. You started to get heated up. That's what the low notes was doing for us right there. And then the harmonies came up that represented the fire. That fire is that conclusion that I have arrived right here. I'm feeling good. I was already getting warm. Now things are absolutely about to get heating up, right? That was the fireplace harmonies right there is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Another thing, since I know, or since, I have an idea of what Geoff's range is, he could have literally started this song off anywhere. Right? He started off very low. Father, he started off very low. And you can only do that when you have room to move. You know what I mean? You have to calculate how much room you have to move throughout the entire song in order to keep the energy moving, right? You don't want to sing an entire song low, right? And if you are going to do that, then where are you going to add your energy? Of course, you can kind of add it in your chord selection. You kind of add it in your harmonies. But I know how this song is, and I know that most of the instrumentation kind of comes later. So you got to start soft. You got to start, mute, if you will. But Geoff said, no, you're just gonna get death. from the beginning. It's so smooth how he's just singing this part, especially when we consider how Ed was just breathly singing it, right? Just breathly. He is breathly and easily hitting these notes. It's crazy. It's insane. That's what it is. Insane in the membrane.
And we will watch the flames burn on the mountainside high. And if we should die
Here we go.
tonight, then we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for us, calling out, Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire.
Oh,
Inside the mountain I see fire. Burning the trees I see fire. Halloween souls I see fire. Blood in the breeze. And I hope that you remember me.
see, this is how Smaug, right? That was the name of the dragon. This is how, for those of you who need a little bit of context, and I'm gonna try to give you some context. I know there's some people who have no idea where this came from or just fans of Geoff, but don't know like the backstory to this song, I See Fire and everything. And I am in no way a Lord of the Rings expert, but just to give you a brief explanation. The dragon Smaug or whatnot was like this legendary dragon. I feel I'm so sorry for those of you who are Lord of the Rings. You can explain it better to me. But essentially, the dragon was coming to just burn the ever-living crap out of this city, right? And they had a dragon buster, if you will, that can go around and it had the ability to pierce dragon hides and everything. But I believe during that moment when he was just flying around and burning everything to an absolute crisp, that's when this song was playing. I believe so, or at least it played at the end. And God, bro, it was given the whole cinematic, dramatic stuff that was going on. It was such a beautiful song because it just starts off, right, as you know, as sad, right? Because you got to think about the characteristics of fire, right? It starts off as smoke before it turns into an everlasting, blistering wildfire, right? So how do you represent that audibly, right? You start low, right? Because fires don't, unless it's a big, huge explosion, generally it's something that progresses and becomes big and wide over time. And that's what we're hearing right now as we hear Geoff moving in more companies of himself, doing more complex harmonies. And as sometimes, you know, he would even start to give a little bit more vibrato as to give more energy into it to replicate, you know, the sense of fire spreading, right? And it's amplified because this guy really is a dragon. And the song's about a dragon. And they're on fire right now. Somebody done blew up a firework and caused a wildfire. That somebody might have been Geoff with his voice. So, yeah. I love the percussion. The piano, beautiful.
Oh, should my people fall, then surely I will do the same. Confined in mountain halls, we got too close to the flame. Calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn up and on.
That falsetto, ooh, that's beautiful. Come on.
Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire.
Harmony change.
In the trees, I see fire. Halloween souls, I see fire. And blood in the breeze. And I hope
Okay,
that you
here comes my favorite part.
remember me. And if the y'all, thanks so much for watching
Hey,
I See
y'all.
Fire from The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. I hope you loved it because I'm pretty sure I still have glue on my face from all of the makeup.
We love the hard
As
work
always,
that
these
you put
videos
forth
would
in
be
these songs.
impossible to make without
100%.
viewers like you and
Bro,
all
look, man, he done completely changed. That's the power of Geoff, man. And if you've heard this song as many times as I've heard it, then you can notice the kind of the changes, right? If this is your first time hearing it, congratulations. It's an amazing song. Definitely go listen to the original as well. I really love how he kind of brought that energy and then he done switched it up, right? Somebody with amazing vocal range like Geoff can do that, right? Just bring it. I wasn't expecting that low. That completely took me out because that's the high point of the song right there where the emotions just come and it just starts crashing, bro. The wildfire is here. It's here and it ain't going nowhere. But you see the explosion in the musician, how the explosion in the vocals and all the harmonies and everything's just coming together. And then he decided to take a break from blessing us by bringing us right back down to earth because we were kind of floating up there with some astral projection. We were touching a couple of planets. We might have made it as far as Pluto, might have made it as far as Mercury. I'm not sure which one's farther, but then he brought us back to Earth, right? You had to add it a little disrupted there because, bro, I was gone. 100%. I didn't think I was coming back, but you knew what you were doing, Geoff. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.